An industrial expansion announced this afternoon will mean 50 new jobs for East Alabama.
The spring and even summer-like temperatures continue across East Alabama. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Mobile News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Carl Brady. Associated MetalCast is expanding its Oxford operation with a $6.24 million investment that will create 50 jobs and introduce new equipment and advanced technology across Calhoun and Talladega counties. MetalCast President and CEO Devin Bell announced this afternoon that his company plans to upgrade 2 facilities in Oxford with the addition of skilled manufacturing positions expected to be phased in over the next 6 years. He said the expansion will give his company increased capacity, improved efficiency, and enhanced capabilities. Founded in 1998, Associated MetalCast supplies customers across a range of industries, including water infrastructure, vertical transportation, automotive service components, heavy truck, and industrial equipment. The company specializes in precision machined components and other services. Bill says the expansion has drawn widespread local support, including from the city of Oxford and the Calhoun County Economic Development Council. Alabama Department of Commerce Secretary Ellen McNair said the expansion reflects the state's world-class manufacturing workforce and its competitive business climate. Oxford Mayor Alton Kraft says MetalCast investment speaks volumes to the strength of his community and the people who live and work there. In other economic development news, a local industrial park is attracting more investment as it continues to grow. The Calhoun County Economic Development Council has secured more than $2 million in seed funding to expand the Oxford West Industrial Park. EDC officials say this investment will help develop a newly acquired 115-acre property, bringing the park's total footprint to about 530 acres and preparing it for future industrial growth. Strategically located near I-20 with access to a skilled workforce and strong higher education partnerships, the expansion strengthens Oxford's ability to attract new businesses and good-paying jobs. Development officials say the EDC's ongoing efforts are creating a ready-to-build industrial site, ensuring that the community is prepared for the opportunities ahead. With the funding combined with previous investments, Oxford is hoping for industrial growth that benefits the East Alabama economy. An Anniston man remains in the Calhoun County Jail without bond after being accused of shooting his father in the face. Police say 19-year-old Tori Deming was arrested over the weekend and charged with first-degree domestic violence. Investigators say Deming had gotten into a fight with his brother at a home in the 1600 block of Duncan Avenue. When their father tried to break up the fight, he was shot in the face. Police arrived at the scene of the shooting shortly before noon on Saturday and found the victim suffering from a gunshot wound to the cheek. He was taken to a local hospital for treatment of those non-life-threatening injuries. Although the suspect was not at home when police arrived, he did return to the scene and was arrested by police, who took him to the county jail. An early morning break-in at a local grocery store leads to a police chase. The 2 suspects remain on the loose. That story and more when we return.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
Jacksonville police are looking for 2 suspects who sped away from the scene of a burglary early Tuesday morning. Police Chief Marcus Wood says one of his officers responded to a business alarm at Edwards Grocery on Highway 204 at 3:21 a.m. When he arrived, the officer found a white Toyota Camry parked in front of the business and saw an individual entering the rear passenger side of the vehicle. As the officer pulled into the parking lot, the car sped off toward West Point Road. The front door of the grocery store had been damaged, and a large item believed to be a safe had been left outside. The officer chased the car, which was occupied by at least two individuals. Chief Wood says the incident remains under investigation, and he thanked the Weaver Police Department, Oxford Police Department, Moody Police Department, St. Clair County Sheriff's Office, the Department of Corrections K-9 team, and the Aaliyah Aviation Unit for their help in the search. According to local firefighters, a house in downtown Oxford was heavily damaged by fire this morning. No injuries were reported in the blaze, which started before 7 a.m. at the home on East 4th Street. Firefighters say the home was fully involved in flames when they arrived, and they estimate that the fire destroyed at least 50% of the house. A suspect who pointed a gun at Gadsden police officers was arrested Tuesday night in the Tidmore Bend community. Officers had gone to a home on Clare Street around 7:15 p.m. to answer a domestic disturbance call. When they arrived, they found the suspect, identified as Michael Christian Buchanan, had barricaded himself inside the residence and was displaying weapons toward responding officers. Due to the elevated risk, the Etowah County Joint Special Operations Group was activated. Over the course of more than 3 hours, negotiators and tactical teams worked side by side to bring the situation to a safe resolution. According to the police report, the suspect eventually surrendered without incident. A tree that symbolizes freedom and liberty has been planted to celebrate America's birthday. That story and more when we return.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Hi, my name is Edith Couch, and I'm a patient at Good Hydrations. Well, I've known Dr. Sneed and I've known the people at CARES ever since I moved here from Atlanta. And so I had told him about my infusions that I got because I went all the way to Birmingham. These are friends, and they're also very caring people. They asked me questions, asked me what I wanted, told me what they had to offer, what they thought would be best for me given my health situation. And so I've been coming here ever since the first trial one that I did with them.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
The Calhoun County America 250 Alabama Committee hosted a groundbreaking ceremony this week at Chief Ladiga Landing for the county's Liberty Tree, celebrating the nation's 250th birthday this year. The elm tree has a history of being the new nation's first Liberty Tree. Leading up to the American Revolution, an elm tree on the Boston Common became a rallying point for the growing resistance to the rule of Britain over the American colonies. In August of 1775, Loyalists cut down the original Liberty Tree in an attempt to stop the colonists. In response, patriots throughout the 13 colonies began to designate new Liberty trees. As part of this year's celebration, Liberty trees are being planted nationwide as a reminder of this chapter of American history. A county-wide Liberty Tree ceremony is being planned for April 23rd at noon at the Chief Ladiga Landing. Anniston officials put a collection of local artwork on display Tuesday night at the City Meeting Center. The 33 paintings are the work of local artists, and they were originally displayed at the old Anniston City Hall. When that building was demolished to make way for the new federal courthouse, the paintings were stored away and only shown occasionally at venues around the city. Now the collection has been reunited by 2 Anniston residents, Judy Draper and Ed Isom, who were on hand for Tuesday's showing. City officials officially took possession of the collection and thanked the 2 for their work in collecting and preserving the pieces over the past quarter century. Plans are now being made for a permanent display of all of the paintings. Also at the ceremony, Anniston Mayor Sierra Smith Ralston said maintaining the collection is important to preserving the city's history and cultural identity. Well, it turned out it was a really nice day today, but how long are these kinds of temperatures going to hang around? John Holder's in the EAN Weather Center, and he has your local forecast.
Carl, the warm temperatures are going to remain in place for the foreseeable future. A very warm and dry forecast is next.
For 50 years, Waldrop Metal Buildings has proudly delivered American-made metal buildings, barns, and carports across the Southeast. Now we're celebrating by giving back all year long with monthly giveaways as a thank you to our customers. Visit our Facebook page to enter and be part of the celebration. Waldrop Metal Buildings, real, American-made steel.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Lots of blue sky today across East Alabama and some sunshine. Here's the EAN weather cam on Quintard Avenue in Anniston. Quintard is looking especially nice right now, dressing up for springtime. We've got a lot of green grass out there, got a lot of the azaleas blooming. A very nice day. Our high today in Anniston, 72, above average. The low this morning, only 54, well above average. Springtime temperatures, and those are going to continue. A nice evening coming up across East Alabama on your Wednesday. Partly cloudy skies, again, no chance of rain. The low tonight at 54 degrees. Tomorrow, a spectacular spring day coming up all across the region. Sunshine at 9 a.m., 63 degrees, sunny and very warm. Really nice out there at lunchtime tomorrow, 75 across the region. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're going to really warm up. We've got plenty of sunshine at 3 o'clock, and we're sitting at 82 degrees. A couple of things in our 7-day forecast. One, the temperatures are going to remain above average, and we still have zeros as far as rainfall goes. Not even a whole lot of clouds, just total sunshine, no chance of rain, very warm temperatures. We're at summertime on Friday, 84 for the high. A little bit of a cool down coming on Saturday, but again, those temperatures are going to be exactly where we should be for late March, and then we begin another warm up on Sunday. We're back in the low 70s by Monday, upper 70s, and the 80s are going to return again next week as we're back in the low 80s by Tuesday and Wednesday. Nighttime lows, again, pretty mild, pretty comfortable, some 50s, some 40s for the weekend. But again, by the time we get into next week, we're again looking at nighttime lows, mainly in the 50s across the region. And we do not see any chance of rainfall coming for the rest of March and into the month of April. We took a look at the rainfall yesterday. Let's take a look at the extended temperature forecast across the United States, particularly here in the South. And look at this, folks. Even after this next week, we are still looking at way above normal temperatures for the entire southeastern part of the country, including the entire state of Alabama. So this is that first week in April. This will take us into Easter Sunday and even beyond that. And we are going to be looking at very warm weather, temperatures remaining well above normal for the next 2 weeks. And again, no rainfall in sight. Just enjoy the good spring, if not summertime weather across the region. I'll be back here tomorrow morning with your Thursday weather at a glance. Coming up after the break, Carl is back with more EAN local news.
Discover the elegance of fine jewelry at Couch's Jewelers. From timeless diamonds to stunning gemstones, every piece is crafted to perfection. Experience the quality in person. Your next treasure awaits. Visit us today in Anniston.
Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.